In my experience, learning by doing is the best way to master Python or any other programming language. So you need to work on projects early in your learning journey. This video introduces a playlist that will guide you through a Python-based game. I called this game Families of Florence. I guess I watched too many episodes of Medici on Netflix. The game is about building an empire and making sure that your family survives. Use these tutorials as a guide and build anything you enjoy. Just have fun with it. What are the prerequisites to get the most out of this playlist? A basic understanding of Python would be useful. My playlist, Python for Data Science, covers all the basics you need. My Blackjack project might be an easier start for total beginners. But you do not have to complete this project to enjoy the Families of Florence. What will you learn? You get a solid introduction to Python. We will cover data types and structures, lots of branching and object-oriented programming. Moreover, we will play the game using a graphical user interface, GUI. We will work with tkinter to create a GUI from scratch. Of course, there are many alternatives such as PyQt5. However, tkinter is a good choice for getting started. Problem solving is the main learning objective. Basically, you will use abstract concepts to solve real-world problems. So very frequently when you start learning Python, you don't understand why you have all these structures. What's the difference between a tuple and a list? How can we actually use it to sort out a problem? Thinking about problems and trying to solve them will give you an understanding of how a machine thinks. All the code and material is available on GitHub. The link should be also in the description of the video. Please leave comments if you have any questions or suggestions. Share your own creations and most importantly have fun with it. This game was one of my lockdown projects. I quite enjoy recreational programming, which is not related to my academic work. However, game development will actually make you a better programmer. In this project I will use pure Python, so I will not introduce Pygame. I have done some projects using Pygame, which is great for certain types of games. I also worked in Godot and Unreal. I have not tried Unity yet. For indie developers, game engines are usually the way to go. But our aim is to use game development to actually learn Python. So it is less about selecting the best engine for our game. We might translate our game into Godot, for instance. That might be interesting. GDScript is closely related to Python, but the logic can be sometimes quite different. There's always more to learn. For instance, if you want to get into graphics, Blender is an interesting choice. Next, we will have a quick look at the game and develop a strategy. How to build it. I see you there.